Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy BLSG back in the building for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction. That's right, ladies and gents. We are back for another one here this evening on this Friday night. And once again tonight, we have another home matchup here in host of your Philadelphia 76ers. We're in this matchup today. We have the 37-25 New Orleans Pelicans with a record of 19-13 on the road, taking on the 35-27 Philadelphia 76ers with a record of 19-14 at home. The 76ers looking to get a win here this evening and look to beat the New Orleans Pelicans. But I'm going to tell you guys one thing right now. The way the injury report and the injuries are stacking at this point, it's looking very unlikely as the 76ers are coming off 2 straight losses in a row to the Brooklyn Nets and the Memphis Grizzlies. But we are here tonight for the live play-by-play. We are here for the reactions. We are here for the analysis. We are here for it all, and we'll be breaking it all down here on the channel tonight. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through, ladies and gents. We only have one person in here, but hey, that's okay. One person still better than zero, and I appreciate the one person for tuning in the chat right now. If you guys have not done so, ladies and gents, you guys are coming in here, hit the like button on the stream, hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and everybody be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business. We only have one comment here in the chat to make my life easy here to start, but MC, I appreciate you for being the first one up in here, tuning in. What's going on, MC? Appreciate you for coming through. Says, come on, Sixers, let's win this. Absolutely. They need to get a win here tonight, MC. I'm going to tell you that right now because I'm going to tell you this right now. These next, I don't know. I would say like 16 or maybe 18 or probably all of these next 20 games are going to define the 76ers season. I'm going to guarantee that right now. I'm going to guarantee it. These next 16 out of, let's say the next 20 games, the next 18 out of 20 games, mainly it could be the next 20 games. This 20-game stretch right here for the 76ers is going to be absolutely crucial to where they land at the end of this stretch. But MC, again, appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. Hit the like button if you're not done so, MC, and appreciate you for coming through the stream. But guys, real quickly here before I go ahead and get into the injury report, let me just share with you guys what I'm talking about when I mean the next 20 games. Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So obviously tonight they play the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on both Sunday and Tuesday, the 76ers play the New York Knicks back-to-back times at Madison Square Garden. Then after that, they have to go to Milwaukee and play the Bucks at the Pfizer Forum on the 14th. And then on the 16th, they have to play the Charlotte Hornets. Then on the 18th, they have to play the Miami Heat. The 20th, they have to play the Phoenix Suns. The 22nd, they have to play the Phoenix Suns on the road, by the way. Same thing going towards the Lakers on the 22nd after they play the Suns on the 20th. And then the 24th against the Los Angeles Clippers. That is a Sunday. And then the 25th against the Sacramento Kings, which is that next day on that Monday. And then 7:30 on March 27th against the Clippers. 7:30 against the Cavaliers on March 29th. March 31st against the Toronto Raptors. April 2nd against the Thunder. April 4th against Miami. April 6th against Memphis. And then that's pretty much it, because then after that you have a stretch of San Antonio, Detroit, Orlando, and then you finish it up with Brooklyn. So, how many games is that? So taking away 4 games is... the next 16 games, guys, are going to be absolutely crucial for this Sixers team, and this will determine their season. Mark my words. Mark my words. Write it down. Do something. Mark my words. 16 of these next 20 games of these final 20 games of the year are going to define the Sixers season. I'm going to guarantee it. I'm going to 100% guarantee it. 16 of these final 20 games are going to determine the 76ers season and where they will stand. But on that note, ladies and gents, real quickly here, before the game starts, which it should get started here in just a couple minutes here, we shall go ahead and go through the injury report for both the New Orleans Pelicans and the Philadelphia 76ers. The New Orleans Pelicans also coming into this game with a 2-game winning streak with back-to-back wins against the Pacers at home and then against Toronto on the road. Then going to their injury report here, they only have one player listed as out on their injury report, and that is guard Dyson Daniels, who listed as out with a knee injury, was spotted getting shots up following Monday's practice, according to Aaron Summers of Daily Sports News Orleans reports. Man, that's a tongue twister. I'll tell you guys that pretty much. But that is your only injury to the New Orleans Pelicans side. We'll take a look here at the Philadelphia 76ers side before we go ahead and have this game get underway here, hopefully. Now, going over to the Philadelphia 76ers side, it once again, ladies and gents, is an absolute handful of injuries for the hometown team today. It is a handful of injuries, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's a handful of injuries, and we're going to get all these injuries in before the game starts. So for the Philadelphia 76ers, listed as out is Nico Batum. Listed as out, the foot injury, will not play in tonight's game against the New Orleans Pelicans, according to Adam Aronson of PhillyVoice.com. Also listed as out, as we kind of figured, Tyrese Maxey, also listed as out for the 76ers with a concussion. Listed as out for tonight's game against the Pelicans. But earlier today in warm-ups, he was spotted getting shots up following the team's morning shoot-around. So hopefully he can return within the next game or two. At least the second game against the New York Knicks is where I'm going to want to see Tyrese Maxey return. But hopefully, fingers crossed that Maxey, in this case, will be back at full strength. Fingers crossed on that. And that was first reported by Kai Carlin of USA Today. Then going down the line here, where on March 6th, you have power forward Robert Covington listed as out with a knee injury still, but is progressing in his rehab program and will be evaluated in approximately 1 week. So by next week, we shall get a further evaluation of what it is going to be like for Robert Covington, depending on his status on how much longer he is going to be out for. But he is progressing, which is very good news, and especially to add some help to the team. Also, that was first reported by Adam Aronson of PhillyVoice.com. And then also listed as out for the 76ers is shooting guard DeAnthony Melton. Listed as out with the back spasms once again for the 76ers. They were announcing this on Wednesday, which today is Friday. March 6th is when they put this out for DeAnthony Melton. He has begun an offloading period and will be reevaluated in approximately 2 weeks. So DeAnthony Melton will eventually be reevaluated to see how long he is officially out for. And then the final guy here for the 76ers listed as out is 76ers superstar center Joel Embiid, listed as out with a knee injury, but according to Katie George of ESPN, she reported during Philadelphia's matchup against the Dallas Mavericks that on Sunday, which was against the Mavericks on that day when it first came out, that Embiid has started on-court workouts and is back to 100% in the weight room. So that is great news to hear for Joel Embiid. Looking for a return at about late March, like probably towards the end of March, early April, is what we're looking at for a return here for the 76ers superstar center, Joel Hans Embiid. And those are your injury reports for both the Philadelphia 76ers and the New Orleans Pelicans. We're just waiting to get this game underway here between these two teams. I do believe this is a crossover matchup because the Pelicans, I do believe, are in the Western Conference, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they're in the West, though. I'm pretty sure. Only one way to find out. That I'm going to Google for this, ladies and gentlemen. So, Pelicans are in the West, so this is indeed a crossover matchup for these two teams here tonight. Here in South Philly, let's get this game going. Starting line shouldn't be coming in soon as they come in right now for both the New Orleans Pelicans and the Philadelphia 76ers. for the New Orleans Pelicans is CJ McCollum, Herbert Jones, Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, and Jonas Valanciunas. For the Philadelphia 76ers is Kyle Lowry, Buddy Hield, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, and Mo Bamba getting the start at the 5 against Jonas Valanciunas. Coming to you guys live from the Wells Fargo Center here. It is another home matchup for your Philadelphia 76ers matching up against the New Orleans Pelicans here in this crossover matchup. So let's get this game underway. We see the 76ers rocking their red uniforms in this matchup. The New Orleans Pelicans rocking their white uniforms in this matchup. And the 76ers don't usually do that good when it comes to wearing the red unis, so who knows what's going to happen here. We'll see what happens in this game. What to watch for in this game, since this game is on NBC Sports Philadelphia, is to contest the three-point shots and make Zion Williamson go to work, as he has been the best player on the New Orleans Pelicans. As the game is underway, Mo Bamba wins the tip over Jonas Valanciunas, and here we go as we are underway from the Wells Fargo Center. Kyle Lowry with the ball, gets it over to Mo Bamba at the top of the key. Bamba finds Lowry. Lowry at the wing for three, and it swirls the iron all ready to start, and it's rebounded by Valanciunas. Down to the hands of Zion Williamson, who finds CJ McCollum. McCollum finds his man. I do believe this is Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones going to kick it out to Valanciunas, who's wide open at the top of the key for three, but too strong. Rebounded by Oubre, now picked up into the hands of Lowry. Lowry finds Harris. Harris going to launch a three just for the heck of it, and now swirl the iron and will go off the backboard. And it's rebounded here by Brandon Ingram into the hands of CJ McCollum for three, and it's too strong for McCollum, and rebounded by Lowry for the Sixers. Let's go. Lowry with the ball, going to try to oop it to Bamba. Bamba couldn't keep it in play. But Bamba hits it off of the ankle of Jonas Valanciunas, and it will stay with the 76ers. 17 seconds on the shot clock. As the inbound pass is in, inbounded to Lowry over to Hield for three, can't hit it, and it's rebounded by New Orleans. Here comes Williamson, bringing it down the floor. Williamson going to drive. Williamson going to lay it up in the paint and works it. Zion Williamson off the window gets it to go. Lowry with the ball, gets it over to Oubre. Back to Lowry standing at the logo. Lowry waiting for an opportunity, finds Oubre. Oubre going to drive against Valanciunas and puts it up off the window and puts it in. Tough shot right there from Kelly Oubre. That's exactly what the 76ers need to do. They need to play with some heart, and they have to get off to a fast start, and they have to finish the right way. They've blown back-to-back double-digit leads, if I'm not mistaken, over these last two losses. As Brandon Ingram with the ball, shooting the mid-range here for the team. Can't get it to go for the away team. Rebounded by Williamson out to Ingram, who tries to lay it up and has that denied by the Sixers. Here comes Tobias. Out to Lowry, out to Oubre in the corner for three. Got it! Kelly Oubre Jr. starting out hot with the quick 5 points. And all 5 of the team's points right now. Williamson with the ball, going to his right. Williamson driving, kicks it out to McCollum, out to Ingram. Over to Herbert Jones, over to Valanciunas, who works in the paint. That's a mismatch against Mo Bamba. The third string center drawing the start. Might be the second string at this point. We really don't know. Here we go. Lowry with the ball, guarded by Ingram, gets it over to Hield. Hield coming on the inside, finds Harris for three. And Harris, you need to stop shooting. As he misses the shot off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded by the away team. Pelicans coming now. Williamson with the ball, kicking out to Ingram. Ingram going to launch the three, and it's cash money for Brandon Ingram. Here we go. Lowry going to bring it down the floor, trying to respond. Lowry finds Hield. Hield back to Lowry, out to Oubre. Oubre going for another one. Can't hit. It's too strong again. And it's rebounded by Valanciunas into the hands of Brandon Ingram. Ingram finds his man. Herbert Jones going to launch the three. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris. In the hands of Lowry, who is the team's point guard. He'll get it over to Harris. Harris going to work against Williamson. Going to find Buddy Hield. Hield going to the right. Hield going to drive. Thought about going in the paint. Doesn't do so. Denies it. Gets out to Harris, over to Oubre. Oubre going to fade away. Can't hit it. And it's rebounded by Valanciunas into the hands of McCollum. McCollum guarded by Buddy Hield. Bring it down the floor. McCollum finds Valanciunas. Valanciunas going to drive, and it's too easy, but a foul is called against the Sixers, and it's going to be against Kelly Oubre. Williamson coming through after the inbound immediately and gets it to go real quick. Inside 8.5 minutes to go. Lowry with the ball for the Sixers. Lowry going to find Bamba. Bamba going to launch a three. Too strong as it swirls the iron and goes off the window again. And it's rebounded by Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to spin around Oubre. Broke his ankles and battles against Mo Bamba and puts in the two in the paint. And Nick Nurse is not happy about that. Timeout called by Philadelphia to talk things over with the team. After a quick 5 points from the hometown team in the 76ers, the New Orleans Pelicans continue to respond and just put up 6 unanswered points against the 76ers. And just like that, the New Orleans Pelicans right now with an 11-5 lead over the 76ers with 8 minutes and 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Well, it was a good start for the moment, and then it just went downhill real quick. But let's go into the chat here. My guy, Brian Post. What's going on, Brian? Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Brian. Appreciate you coming through the stream. Then we got my guy, Eagles, up in the chat as well. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through as well. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. Appreciate you coming through the stream. My man says, let's get this W tonight, Sixers. I hope so, but I doubt it's going to happen. Unless we have a Tobias Harris masterclass or somebody stepping up to the plate. And if we have all the help in the world, unless if we have that and if we have everything going our way, I don't see any way the 76ers win this game. I just don't see it. Says we need to be back as soon as possible. Hey, he has to be at full strength, though, if we want a chance to compete in the postseason. Says, and here we go. Bumba starting at shaking my head. Hey, Yusuf Controller's down. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. But, hey, man, it is what it is. I mean, defensively, he's not a bum in terms of steals and blocks, but everything else, yes, I will agree with you on that. But, hey, my guy, appreciate you coming through and tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Yusuf Controller's down, and appreciate you for coming through the stream. And shout out to the 6 people up in here, ladies and gents. Appreciate all you guys for coming through. It says, when is the new hire start? I'm not even sure what are you talking about, Yusuf Controller's down? I'm going to need you to be a bit more specific on what you're talking about by the new hire. I don't even know what you're talking about by the new hire. Like, what are we talking about here? I'm just curious, too. Who's the Pelicans head coach? Willie Green. That's right. I forgot they got him. Sixers got a new player. Oh yeah. What's the name of that dude? What's the name of that guy? What's the name of the guy? Where's the team's news at, yo? Can't see the news right now, my guy, but game is back on here between the Pelicans and the 76ers. 76ers with possession as Hield drives, kicks it out to Lowry. Lowry finds Buddy Hield, launches a three, and it's too strong and rebounded by Williamson. And here come the Pelicans now. Williamson going to drive, going to lay it up off the window, and it's too easy for Zion. Zion Williamson making it look way too easy against the 76ers. He makes the 76ers look like absolute baby food right now. Here we go. Here's Lowry with the ball. Double team for the moment. Tries to find Oubre, but it's going to be a kick ball, I do believe, off of New Orleans. 76ers need to pick it up here, especially on offense. After a quick start, they haven't found an offensive rhythm since. Zion Williamson already with 6 points and 4 boards. Harris to inbound, gets it into Paul Reed, checked into the game. Gets it over to Hield, over to Oubre. Oubre going to find Lowry. Lowry guarded by Valanciunas. Lowry going to drive, going to fade away on the shot for 2. Can't hit it, and it's rebounded here by Brandon Ingram. Here come the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram moving very fast down the floor with the no-look pass out to McCollum for 3. McCollum can't hit it. Rebounded by Oubre. Here come the Sixers. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to put it up for 2. Can't hit it, but is fouled. Foul's going to be called on Herbert Jones. Do believe that's going to be his first. That will be the first foul of the game here for Herbert Jones. First one of the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Second one at the line. No good, but the 76ers come away with the rebound. The three-point shot here for Philly is no good. Rebounded by Reed. The initial shot put up by Buddy Hield. Reed gets it out to Hield, and Hield loses the ball. I mean, come on, man. Williamson going to drive, and Williamson is going to be fouled here by Reed. First one on the line for Zion Williamson is good. Second one on the line is also good for Zion Williamson. But yeah, ease of control is down. The best guy I could find is Kai Jones out of Charlotte, but I'm not sure if they made it official to sign him to a contract. I can't remember if they did or not. Well, Oubre with the ball gets over to Lowry, finds Harris. Harris gonna dance, gonna find Reed. Reed gonna fade away. Actually put it up on a jumper from the mid range for 2, and he hits it. Thank you, B-Ball Paul. Thank you. It's about time. 3 of 13 from the field of the Sixers. My goodness, they need to start picking it up. As Brandon Ingram with the ball finds McCollum back to Ingram, back to McCollum. Run the pick and roll still. Now kicking it out to Herbert Jones. Up the baseline he goes. Finds McCollum. McCollum up the baseline. Puts it up for 2 and puts it in somehow. We do have Larry Nance Jr. into the game here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. Reed with the ball. Reed going to find Oubre. Oubre standing on the outside. Staying outside still. Oubre guarded by Herbert Jones. Going to find Buddy Hield. Hield going to his left now. Finds Harris. Harris going to drive. Going to lay it up for 2. Can't put it in, but Reed trying to put it back. Can't do so. And Tobias Harris with the offensive rebound again puts it back for 2. Great job right there in the paint for your 76ers. That's what you have to see. You got to see a team want those offensive rebounds. As Williamson finds McCollum, who puts it up for 2, and it's cash money. Goodness gracious. This team as of right now is not playing defense up to this point. Got to be better than that. Lowry with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets it over to Hield. Going to find Oubre. Oubre at the top of the key. Going to dance. Going to find Hield. Hield going to drive. Hield going to find Lowry. Lowry out to Hield, and Hield loses the ball, and it's going to go with the Pelicans. And as for the New Orleans Pelicans, Trey Murphy III going to check into the game for them. And for the Philadelphia 76ers, KJ Martin and Cam Payne are going to sub into the game for Philly. And Reed swats it away off of Ingram, but Reed's going to be called for the foul, and that's going to be his second already. Brandon Ingram to shoot 2 free throws at the line. First one at the line is missed. Brandon Ingram looking to go at least 1 for 2 from the line. Second with the line, good for Brandon Ingram. And the Pelicans lead by 10 over the 76ers, 20-10 up to this point. Not great so far in shooting for the 76ers. As Cameron Payne with the ball gets it over to Oubre. Oubre finds Harris, who loses the ball but gets it back. Harris going to find Reed. Reed at the top of the key, going to launch a three, and we need to stop shooting threes, man. But Oubre finds the rebound, gets out to Martin over to Payne. Payne going to drive. Payne going to stay in the mid-range. Payne going to find Harris. Harris going to look, going to dance, going to back in. Harris going to fade away on the shot for 2, can't hit it. Rebounded by KJ Martin, still can't put it in. And Reed comes away with it. Reed up off the window, misses it. Why are we missing layups, guys? Come on. This is ridiculous. Y'all are missing layups, and you got McCollum laying it up and in on the other end. What is this? Missing layups. This is unbelievable. Cameron Payne with the ball. Gets it over to Paul Reed. Reed going to find Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Going to put it up for 2. Can't hit it, but is going to be fouled and go to the charity stripe. Kelly Oubre Jr. here to shoot 2 free throws from the line. First one of the line is good for Kelly Oubre. Jose Alvarado to check in for the New Orleans Pelicans, and same thing going towards number 8, Najee Marshall. First one of the line good for Kelly Oubre. Second one of the line is not even close. It's way off the mark. I knew it as soon as he released it. As soon as he released it, I saw it. Here we go. Jose Alvarado here with the ball. Gets over to Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall going to find Brandon Ingram. Ingram guarded by Buddy Hield. Going to kick it out to Alvarado. Alvarado going to drive. Going to lose the ball. Buddy's fouled. This is just ridiculous. All right, who had the foul called on them this time? Oh, lovely. A personal foul called on Buddy Hield. Here we go. Inbound pass in here for the Pelicans. Alvarado going to find Najee Marshall. Standing at the wing for 3, and it's too easy. Like, what is this? What is this? Where's the defense? Where's the defense? Goodness me. Oubre with the ball, going to find Cameron Payne. Payne going to find Oubre. Oubre going to drive, find Reed, and Reed going to throw it down. Thank you, Paul Reed. Larry Nance Jr. with the ball, going to find Alvarado, kicking it out to Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to find Alvarado, back to Ingram. Ingram going to drive, going to kick it out to Larry Nance Jr. Launching a 3, cash money. Like, what is this? We're letting Larry Nance Jr. shoot 3s. We're letting all these guys shoot 3s and do whatever in the world they want. Where's the defense? Again, we don't have like 5 players tonight. That doesn't mean somebody can't step up to the plate. Oubre loses the ball as he was looking for a foul, but of course can't get away with one. Ingram with the ball up the baseline, going to find. Actually, Larry Nance Jr. actually doesn't pick it up, and it's picked up by Buddy Hield. Hield going to find Reed. Reed going to put it up for 2 on a hook shot. Can't get away with the foul. You got to be joking, dude. This is ridiculous. Trey Murphy going to launch a 3. Bet it goes in, and of course it does. Of course. Of course. You might as well play Ricky Council and Terquavion Smith and Jeff Doughton. You might as well play everybody now. This is a joke, dude. This is a joke. I can't believe what I'm seeing right now. Like, what type of defense are we playing, coach? Can you tell your guys to get more aggressive, please? Please. I'm begging for some defense or something. For a glimmer of hope. Please. I can't take this. Dude, this is ridiculous right now. The 76ers starting the game 5 of 23 from the field. The Sixers starting 5 of 23 from the field at 21.7% and starting 1 of 10 for 3 at 10%. This is ridiculous. And they're shooting the ball 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They're shooting the ball 50% from the free throw line, dude. This doesn't make sense right now. And of course, all 4 of those free throws coming from Kelly Oubre. This doesn't make sense right now, dude. Seriously. Pelicans head coach is very young. He's 42. Yeah. Willie Green is actually a young coach, dude. Seriously. Let's wake up, Sixers. Come on. It says, come on, Sixers. Pathetic start. It's game day, not rest day. Exactly. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. At this point, put me on the court, coach. If you're not going to play through Quavion Smith, Ricky Council the fourth, Jeff Doughton, if you're not going to play all the young bucks, put me in the game at this point. Play somebody that's going to actually help out the team. Nobody's helping out the team right now. Kelly Oubre's been the best player, for goodness sake. The rest of the team is a travesty right now. You won't win games playing like this? Exactly. Thank you. I don't even know why I have this back here at this point if they're gonna be playing like this. Here we go. Game is back on with about a minute and a half left to go. Cameron Payne with the ball. Guarded by Najee Marshall. Gets over to KJ Martin, over to Cameron Payne. Gonna find Hield. Hield getting double teamed. Finds Reed. Reed gonna dance with the behind the back pass, and it's going to nobody. Like, why are we doing behind the back passes when you have to launch the shot? You gotta launch the shot, Paul. You gotta launch the shot, for goodness sake. You gotta launch the shot. You gotta launch it, Paul Reed. This doesn't make sense right now. Jose Alvarado gonna dance around for dear life with the ball. Gonna find Williamson. Williamson looking, finds Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall stepping to the left. Najee Marshall dancing, finds Alvarado for 3, and of course he hits it. Why do we only have 13 points with a minute left to go in the first quarter? Make this make sense. Payne with the ball, gonna find Reed. Reed gonna dance, gonna kick it out to Payne, gonna launch a 3, and it's way off the mark again. Paul Reed keeping it in play, gets it over to Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall going to drive, going to find his man Larry Nance Jr. over to Williamson. Williamson going to try to drive, and the ball's going to stay with New Orleans. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, 31.6 left to go in the first. This reminds me of the Brett Brown days, dude. Oh my gosh. Dude, like, you can't make this stuff up right now. Somebody has to step up. We're on track for 52 points by the end of this game. 52! We're on track for 52 points by the end of this game, people. Alvarado to inbound, lobs it up, and Williamson wins the battle. Of course he does. Oh, now you want to play Jeff Doughton. Okay. Okay. Now you want to play Jeff Doughton. And they called it a 3. How wonderful. Or rather a 2 they called it. It doesn't matter. From 21 feet out, Najee Marshall hits another. Here we go. Payne with the ball. Payne going to find Doughton. Doughton up the baseline. Tries to kick it out to Buddy Hield. Can't do so as the ball swatted away by Trey Murphy. And it's going to stay with Philly. Bro, this is abysmal. This is abysmal. Cameron Payne to inbound. Inbounds it to Hield. Hield going to find Payne. Payne going to put it up from the free throw line and got it. Thank you. Shane Metz with 0.6 of a second left on the clock. Really doesn't matter. As the 76ers at the end of the first quarter are down by an absolute handful to the New Orleans Pelicans by a score of 36-15. This is embarrassing, dude. But the 76ers are down 36-15 to the New Orleans Pelicans as we head on to the second quarter. This is embarrassing. Then the Pelicans do whatever in the world they want. Think about how this is going to be for the next 2 games against the Knicks. This is going to be even more embarrassing against New York. Have you not seen them? Nah, bro, this is a travesty. Nah, bro. This is a travesty. Says you would make more shots than the guys playing right now. Exactly. Thank you. Probably the way that they're playing offense and defense right now, Eagles, my guy, the way they're playing offense and defense right now, I could probably guard them too. I could probably guard them. And I don't even play basketball that much. If I do, it's just down in the driveway. If I play basketball, it's just down in the driveway. I don't play this with, I don't take this 100% seriously, okay? But I'm just saying, whatever this team had before the game, they need to throw their food and drinks in the garbage. They need to. They didn't have the right meal for today's game, okay? Dude, this isn't, let's just sleep throughout the game. Let's let New Orleans do whatever they want. No, it's game day. It's not sleep day. How many times do I gotta say it, dude? This is not rocket science here. This is embarrassing. Already. And we're only 12 minutes in, for goodness sake. This is nothing makes sense in this world right now. Keeping good and positive commentary. Hey, MC, I got you. I'm going to try to keep it entertaining, but I'm not sure how much longer I can keep it entertaining for. So this is why we use it not let me go live. I have no idea, Brian Post. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why YouTube won't let you go live. I'm not even sure why. I'm not even sure what that means. Can't be positive with gameplay like this. Exactly. Thank you. Here we go. Williamson with the ball finds Trey Murphy out to Najee Marshall in the corner of 3. And we're letting Najee Marshall shoot threes, bro. We're letting Najee Marshall shoot threes. Bro, we're on track for 60 points by the end of this game. Make this make sense. Kyle Lowry with the ball here for the Sixers. Comes around and Mo Bamba screen. Going to drive. Going to kick it out to KJ Martin, who loses the ball and it's picked up by Najee Marshall. Najee Marshall going to drive, find Williamson. He's going to try to lay it up. It's going to be a foul on KJ Martin, and this continues to be an embarrassment. Dude, I just can't stand this right now. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a 36-15 start by the end of the first quarter in favor of New Orleans. First free throw at the line is good for Zion Williamson. Only 41 seconds in. And the Pelicans are about to have 41 points just starting the second quarter. Second one on the line is good. Dude, this is ridiculous, man. I can't stand this right now. I got me on life support by the end of this game. Here we go. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball. Going to get over to Kelly Oubre. Going to lob it up to Bamba. And Bamba lost the ball for a moment. But a personal foul called on Jose Alvarado. Said, dang, LMAO, he said you could beat them in his driveway. Maybe if the fans leave the stadium, they'll play better. Nah, bro, that's crazy. That is crazy. Here we go. Jet down with the ball. I put it up for 2, and of course, something gets in the way. Not even sure what they called right there. I think out of bounds pass turnover by Jet Down Jr., of course. Here we go. Williamson with the ball. Going to get out to Trey Murphy for 3, and the shot comes up short. Rebounded by Najee Marshall. Out to Larry Nance Jr. Up to Williamson. Puts it up for 2. Can't get it. Rebounded by Williamson. My goodness. Launches it out there. It's going to stay with New Orleans. As the ball's going to go out of bounds. Like, dude, this just doesn't make sense right now. I forgot. This team has Jeremiah Robinson Earl on their team. We're about to get beat by Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Trey Murphy with the ball, going to get out to Larry Nance Jr. Over to Alvarado, launching the mid-range shot, no good. Going to be rebounded by the Sixers. KJ Martin going to find Oubre, going to launch a 3 off the back of the rim, misses it. Rebounded by Lowry. Lowry going to find KJ Martin, going to get over to Jeff Dowd Jr. Dowd going to launch a 3, and why are we continuing to shoot threes? We're like 1 for 12. We're 1 of 12 from three-point range, I think, at this point. Not that, 1 for 11. Alvarado going to drive. Alvarado going to try to find Najee Marshall. It's going to stay with New Orleans. Dude, this is embarrassing right now. Not even 1 for 12, bro. We're 1 for 14 from three-point range. You might as well play the backups in the second half, New Orleans. Y'all will still cook us. You'll still cook the Sixers. Trey Murphy with the ball in the inbound. Inbounds it to Alvarado. Alvarado going to drive. Put it up for 2. Can't get it. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Going to try to reverse it for 2. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Mo Bamba. In the hands of Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to find KJ Martin for 3, and he airballs it. Bro, like, what is this, man? 76ers are 0 for 3 from the field in the quarter. The Pelicans are 1 for 6. We're only 2.5 minutes in. I'm not even sure what they called here. What did they call? A palming turnover. So it must have been a carry on Najee Marshall. Kelly Oubre up the baseline. Going to find Bamba. Bamba's going to finally throw one down. It's about time, dude. It's about time. It's going to be too little too late by the time this game's over. This game is probably over at the end of the first quarter. Here we go. Williamson with the ball. Going to find Alvarado. Alvarado out to Najee Marshall again for 3. And of course he hits it. Of course. Of course he hits it. Why can nobody defend today? Nobody can defend for this team. Oubre with the ball here for the Sixers. Going to find Lowry, get it over to Oubre. Oubre around a screen. Oubre going to drive, going to lay it up off the window and puts it in. Wow, now we want to attack the basket. After y'all were wanting to attempt 14 threes in the first, 15 minutes of this game, now y'all want to attack the basket. As the layup here for New Orleans is no good, but Zion Williamson will be fouled and will head to the charity stripe. Looks to be a foul on guess who, folks? Shout out to my guy, he's up controls down who calls him this. Mo Bamba. First one on the line for Zion Williamson is good. Tobias Harris to end of the game here for the 76ers to replace KJ Martin. Kelly Oubre thought it was him getting replaced, but it was KJ Martin instead. And that's all the changes here for both teams. Just Tobias Harris for KJ Martin. Inside 8.5 minutes left to go. Second one on the line for Williamson is good. Bro, this game's already over, bro. This game is already over. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball. Gets it over to Oubre. Going to find Lowry. Lowry going to try to work in the paint here. Lowry going to try to roll like a bowling ball, but Lowry's fouled by Jose Alvarado. We got Ethan Petros down. My goodness, this is bad, but you have to admit we knew something like this would happen. At least make it a bit more respectable, though. Don't be going 1 of 14 for 3 from 3-point range. Don't be going 5 of 21 from the field. Don't be doing that, though. Like, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, though. All I'm saying is don't be shooting the ball so poorly that you can't make a single shot to save your life. Because that's what this is right now. The team is 8 of 30 from the field, and the team is 1 of 14 from 3-point range. Kyle Lowry does make the second free throw, though, outside of 8 minutes remaining. Williamson going to try to drive, put it up for 2, can't get. Valanciunas can't get on the rebound, but Valanciunas going to the free throw line. First one on the line for Jonas Valanciunas is good. At 8 minutes remaining here in the first half, this is just ugly. And 3 personal fouls already on the player that had the hot start with the first 5 points of the game for the 76ers in Kelly Oubre. This is getting ugly real quick. Second one at the line, also good for Jonas Valanciunas. Jeff Down Jr. with the ball. Gets over to Buddy Hield. They run pick and roll and get it over to Lowry. Lowry going to find Hield. Hield at the baseline going to find Reed. Reed had to bounce off his knee and he'll go out of bounds and he'll go with the New Orleans Pelicans, of course. Williamson with the ball. Gets over to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy going to dance. Trey Murphy going to spin against Doughton. Murphy going to put it up for 2, gets it to go. Again, are you serious? This team's already getting beat by 30. Lowry with the ball here for the Sixers. Kicks it out to Hield for 3. Hield can't hit it. Rebounded here by Zion Williamson. Williamson going to kick it out to McCollum. Going to launch a 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris. Harris going to bring it down the floor. Guarded by Najee Marshall. Harris going to kick it out to Jeff Down Jr. Going to find Lowry out to Hield. Hield going to kick it out to Harris. Harris going to find Hield. Hield going to try to drive. Hield picks it up off the loose ball. Finds Reed, and Reed can't get it to go as it gets rejected by the rim. Najee Marshall with the ball. Gets over to Zion Williamson, over to McCollum, out to Trey Murphy. Going to launch a 3, can't hit it. Rebounded by Hield. Hield going to take it the other way. Can't hit it again. Rebounded by New Orleans. Najee Marshall with it. It's going to go with the 76ers, it looks like. Oh, my guy, he's looking Petros Down's got a song in the chat. My guy's got a song in the chat for crying out loud. It says, we built Brick City. We built Brick City because this team sucks. least you guys are making me smile in some way, ladies and gents, because this is horrible. Do I even wear my 76ers stuff or even have this in the background with me for next stream? Because think about how this is going to look compared to Sunday against the Knicks. Do I even bother putting this stuff up here? Do I even bother? Do I just come on with like just random street clothes on? Because I'm about to consider at this point if this team's going to keep playing like this. But guys, come on. Sing in your brain. We built Brick City. We built Brick City because this team sucks. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, you know what? Hold up. Now, let me post the comment. Let me post the comment, put the laughing emojis on there just for that song. You know what? I might have to pin that. But guys, in the meantime, though, like it says up in the what the original pin comment is going to say, be sure to go ahead and check out our sponsors, both the Score and Tempin Toolkit, with both links down below in the description of this live stream. But I want to go ahead and pin this comment. I guess I'll have to do it on the next commercial break, as this game is about to get back on. But once we get to the next commercial break, though, even if control is down, I'm pinning that comment. That is comment of the night. I don't care. That's comment of the night. I don't care. Genuinely. Oh, man. I can't stand this, bro. This is insane. This is insane. My guy, Michael Wazalewski, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. It's like button if you have not done so, Michael. Appreciate you for coming through to this abysmal in-game stream. It says, what's a Tobias? I don't know what a Tobias is. I know what Tobias is, though. A Tobias is somebody that's not very efficient when it comes to playing the game of basketball. Ease up controllers down. I got you, my guy. I'm pinning that on the next commercial break. I don't care. Oh, now you want to play Ricky Council the fourth. Now you want to play it when CJ McCollum's going to throw one down. Now you want to play Ricky Council. Now you want to give him meaningful minutes, Nick Nurse. My goodness gracious. Kyle Lowry with the ball, going to his right. Lowry, I can't even tell he's guarded by. He's guarded by Herbert Jones. Going to find Paul Reed, going to get out to Harris, going to launch a three and another miss. Are you serious? Why are we still shooting threes, people? What is this? Herbert Jones with the ball, going to get out to McCollum, over to Valanciunas, over to Brandon Ingram. And a personal foul called on Ricky Council the fourth. Bro, I can't stand this right now. I barely even touched him. What do you mean? Inbound pass is in. Valanciunas with the ball. Valanciunas going to find Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to drive. Kick it out to Herbert Jones. Out to Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy with the pump fake. Now the three, and of course it's good. Of course it's good. It's automatic at this point. It's automatic. Here we go. Kyle Lowry with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Fakes the pass to Harris. And a foul called against New Orleans. There's going to be a foul against Herbert Jones, I'm pretty sure. Harris to inbound. Harris inbounds it to Reed. Reed finds Lowry. Lowry going to look for an option here. Going to find his man Council. Council going to drive. Council with a pull-up shot. Can't get it. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Now in the hands of Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to find Murphy. Going to put it up for two. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Reed. Down to the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne going to find Reed. Reed thought about a three, but decides not to take it. Thank you for being the wise decision, man, Paul Reed. Gets out to Lowry. Back to Reed. Puts it up for two and one coming from B-ball Paul. Thank you. Saying it's going to be too little too late. And we're only in the first half. My goodness, this is embarrassing. Paul Reed with 6 points and already 5 rebounds in the first half. Free throw is good for Paul Reed to complete the 3-point play. Here we go. Brandon Ingram with the ball. Ingram going to find Valanciunas. Valanciunas going to get over to CJ McCollum, over to Herbert Jones, over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas going to dance. Now going to back in. Going to play some bully ball against Reed. Valanciunas still dancing. Blocked by Reed. Now to the hands of Payne. Payne with the ball. Going to find Lowry. Going to launch a 3. And why are we still shooting 3s, man? 3-pointers need to no longer be in Nick Nurse's playbook the rest of this game. Like, this is ridiculous. McCollum with the ball, going to lose it to Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris going to lay it up, and Harris is going to not make the shot, but he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be called on Trey Murphy. It's nice. Hey, he's looking throws down, man. I'm pinning that comment once we get on the next commercial break. I'm pinning that comment. First free throw of the line is good for Tobias Harris. Paul Reed already with 7 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Having a decent start for being a role player for the team. Just that nobody else wants to contribute. Second one of the line for Tobias Harris is good. Here we go. McCollum with the ball. Going to get over to Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance going to find Ingram. Ingram going to kick it out to McCollum. And the ball is loose and it's picked up by Harris. Harris with the ball. Going to drive. Harris going to lay it up off the window and a goaltend violation against New Orleans, specifically Zion Williamson. Woo! Finally getting some points on the board. Where was this in the first quarter, guys? Williamson with the ball. Going to get it over to Brandon Ingram. Ingram spinning for dear life. Ingram going to spin. Going to fade away on the shot for 2. Can't hit it. And this foul. With 3:09 left to go here in the abysmal half of this game. Foul's going to be called against Ricky Council the 4th. Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says no defense, not playing defense, executed to be more aggressive, and finally gets Ricky Council some minutes. Exactly. Thank you. We finally played Ricky Council. Paul Reed's been the standout player for the 76ers so far. He's been the best player on the team. Honestly. Second free throw good at the line here for Brandon Ingram. And we see Joel Embiid on the bench. Can't wait to get Joel Embiid back, dude, because this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing right now. Just outside 3 minutes remaining. Now under 3 minutes remaining now. As Payne with the ball. Gets it over to Council, over to Harris. Harris going to find Lowry. Lowry going to find Payne. Payne going to kick it out to Reed. Reed going to find Council. Council going to launch the 3. And can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by the Pelicans. Here comes McCollum. McCollum going to drive, going to lay it up for 2 and hits it. And Harris will lose the ball, and it'll be picked up by Zion Williamson. This is absolutely embarrassing, dude. I can't stand this anymore. Herbert Jones with the ball. Going to get over to Brandon Ingram. Going to find Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance Jr. going to find Brandon Ingram. Ingram waiting for dear life. Loses the ball against Lowry. Doesn't matter because he'll drive, going to put it up for 2 and to put it in. Guys, I also might think about changing my clothes at halftime. I might. While we're at the commercial break, I might change my clothes at halftime because this is just ridiculous. Payne with the ball, going to put up off the window. And hey, Cameron Payne puts one in. Woohoo! Woohoo! Look at this. Look at this. We're only down by 32 points. This is embarrassing. Zion Williamson with the ball around the screen is Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to get it over to McCollum. McCollum going to pull it up on the shot for 2. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Reed into the hands of Payne. Payne going to bring it down the floor. Payne going to launch a three for the heck of it. It's not even remotely close. Here we go. Minute 10 left to go. Ingram with the ball. Ingram going to spin. Going to fade away on the shot for two. Goes off the back of the rim. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Cameron Payne. Now into the hands of Paul Reed. Reed. Guarded here by Brandon Ingram. Now going to launch a three for the heck of it. And hey, he made it! Thank you! Only the second three of the game! Woohoo! I'm so sarcastic, dude. It's unbelievable. 2 for 20. Woo! 2 for 20. We suck. Oh my gosh. Zion Williamson with the ball. Going to get it over to CJ McCollum. McCollum going to lose it but get it right back out to Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones going to launch a three, and he has that Harden style 3-point shot and hits it. We're getting blown out by double the points right now, dude. Like, this is ridiculous. Guys, you might not even see any of this stuff back here. All you might see is my BLSG jersey. Like, coach, put me in the game. Put me in the game at this point, coach. Let's go. Larry with the ball, going to find Council. Council from the mid-range puts it up for two and hits it. 6.3 seconds left. New Orleans looking here for a buzzer beater. Williamson with the ball. Williamson going to put it up for two and hits it with 2 seconds remaining. My goodness gracious. Lowry with about the half-court heave here. Just comes up short. I'm surprised that a good majority of the fans have not left the stadium yet. Or the arena, I should say. Well, that was an abysmal first half, but your Philadelphia 76ers still cannot get over 20 points at the end of the first half, where they are absolutely getting demolished right now at the end of the first half by the New Orleans Pelicans at halftime, 66-34. And ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. Yes, guys, you are not mistaken when I'm saying that this team is honestly, like, they're on pace to only score, like, barely over 70 points. I'm not kidding. Unless they make some crazy adjustment, they're only on track for, like, just barely over 70 points, yo. This is abysmal. It's a good thing this is not in front of the national media. They be going insane on the Sixers. You know, Stephen A. Smith would be talking about this on First Take, though. Yeah, congratulations, New Orleans. Y'all won yourself another game. Hey, Ryan Rell, my guy, appreciate you for coming through and tuning in. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Ryan. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. My guy says if we lose them by 30 before halftime, which we are losing by 32 right now. So, yes, we are losing by 30 points plus at halftime. We're going to lose by 70 to New York. At this pace, yes. Probably 60. Probably 60 or 65, probably. It's probably the amount of points that we're going to be losing to the New York Knicks by. This is weird sucking. Holy cannoli. Tell me about it, MC. Tell me about it. Bleacher, what's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Says it's like the game we went to. Hey, I know that game was abysmal for you guys when y'all went, so this is looking like the same thing. I get it, though. The team doesn't have like 5 players. It doesn't mean you have to just jack up a bunch of threes and go into the first half at the end of it shooting 2 of 20. And when we look at the stats from the field, okay, let's go look at that. Let's go look at that, shall we? Shall we go look at that? We might as well. When we look at the stats from the field, 13 of 44, 29.5% from the field, and 10% from 3. 6 of 9 from the free throw line. Paul Reed's been the best player on the team, for goodness sake. Goodness. But hey, Bleacher, appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit Hit the like button if you're not done so, Bleacher. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This is only the second quarter going into halftime. I see the Sixers come back like a boss in the second half. I wish I could believe that, Bleacher, but I'm just not. I'm not. You know the Sixers, once they get down by like 30, they're never coming back. This is by the start of the fourth half of the crowd will be gone. Exactly. There'll be like 7,000 fans in attendance. Something like that. I don't know. At least wait till the end of the third to pull the dagger. The dagger's been pulled, Bleacher. What do you mean? The dagger's been pulled, my guy. My guy, Daniel Berry Sports House. What's going on, Daniel? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Daniel. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. This comeback time ain't no way. There's no way. What in the world is the score? This is the score, my guy. Oh, wait. It didn't update? Man. This is the score, my guy. That's the score. Oh, man. Guys, I might be putting this shirt away. I might be doing it. You guys might see BLSG in street clothes by the second half. The only thing you're going to see that's Sixers related is going to be this jersey right here. Coach, put me in. I'm convincing you. This is terrible, man. This is terrible. I get it. We only have 5 players tonight. 2 of them are our top 2 players. I get that. But it doesn't mean you have to come out here, okay, and end up with 34 points by halftime, shoot the ball 29.5% from 3, and shoot the ball 10%, or shoot the ball 29.5% from the field and 10% from 3. Yes, you guys are not mistaken when you guys are hearing this. Okay? It ain't over till it's over. It's over, Bleacher. I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you. It's over. Well, the main statistics for you guys is that Paul Reed leads the way for the team for the Sixers with 10 points and 7 boards with 2 blocks. Kelly Oubre has been the best player in the starting 5 with 9 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. And then nobody else has really stood out. Tobias Harris with 6 points, shooting the ball 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range. Cameron Payne kind of stood out a little bit, but not really. 2 of 4 from the field, 0 for 2 from three-point range. Ricky Council IV not standing out too much in the limited amount of time that he's gotten after Nick Nurse finally decides to go out and play him finally. Mo Bamba not really standing out so far. Kyle Lowry really not standing out so far. Kyle Lowry's 0 for 3 right now. Jeff Downing not really doing too much of anything. And same thing going for KJ Martin. And Buddy Hield. Let's not forget to talk about Buddy Hield, okay? This man's 0 of 5 from the field. 4 of those have come from three-point range. Like, this is ridiculous. Then going over to the Pelicans side, like, just look at this. Look at what they're doing, Sixers. Take some notes. Take some notes. Zion Williamson, 14 points, 7 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. See what he's doing? Take some notes. Take some notes. Najee Marshall off the bench. We're letting Najee Marshall go off, okay? 11 points, 3 rebounds and an assist, as well as a steal. Brandon Ingram, 10 points, 7 boards, 3 assists. CJ McCollum, 10 points, 3 boards and an assist and a block. And then even Trey Murphy's doing pretty good so far. 8 points, a rebound, and an assist, as well as a steal each. Like, come on, man. And then when you look at the Pelicans side, 56.1% from the field, 52.9% from 3, 91.7% from the free throw line. Like, dude, this is embarrassing. This New Orleans Pelicans team has 6 turnovers, while the 76ers also have 6. So, it's okay in terms of the turnover battle, but it's just not good overall, dude. I'm surprised this team is not getting out-rebounded. Like, this is crazy. Out-rebounded offensively, I should say. 20 rebounds overall for the 76ers to 29 for the Pelicans. There's really not much else to put it at, ladies and gents. 2 blocks for the Sixers to 6 for the Pelicans. In terms of steals, 4 for the Sixers, 4 for the Pelicans, actually. And yeah, guys, overall, just a horrific first half. But ladies and gents, there's really not much to explain here. We're going to go ahead and take the halftime break. You're probably not going to see me with Sixers gear on by the second half at this point, because this is absolutely abysmal. But ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here, regardless, though, how much the 76ers are down by. Y'all pretty much know the drill here, ladies and gents. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do. In order to get ready for the second half of this game between the New Orleans Pelicans and the Philadelphia 76ers. And ladies and gents, after this abysmal first half, I should say, I'll see y'all back here for probably another abysmal second half. All right, guys, I'm back as your boy's officially changed out of the Sixers gear and is now in the street clothes right now. The second half is underway. Herbert Jones going to want the three here. Can't hit it. Valanciunas can't get the rebound. It's picked up by Bamba. In the hands of Harris over to Lowry. Finds Harris over to Lowry over to Hield. In the corner for three again. And Hield still can't hit a singular shot right now. And it's rebounded by the Pelicans. Zion Williamson going to bring it down the floor. Going to find Valanciunas. Out to, looks like Brandon Marshall wide open with three. And of course he hits it. Of course. Of course. Whoop-de-doo. Look at this. Tell me, coach. Put me in. Put me in. I'll knock down more shots than the rest of this team can right now. Like, seriously. Here we go. Bamba with the ball here. More like Bumba with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Harris. Harris backing into McCollum. Going to fade away on the shot for two, and Harris hits one. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Harris hits one. Wow. Woo! Harris hits one finally. Hey. Finally hit one. Brandon Marshall with the ball. Going to kick it out to Valanciunas for three. Valanciunas can't hit, surprisingly. Rebounding here by the Sixers. Here comes Lowry. Lowry with the ball. Lowry backing up. Finds his man. Tobias Harris going to pump fake. Harris going to kick it out to Lowry over to Hield. Hield going to find Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris going to kick it out to Hield. Hield going to drive. Kick it out to Lowry. Lowry going to launch a three, and he got it. Wow. Woo! The third main three of the game for the Sixers. Woo! Man, this is embarrassing. 13% from three. I'm just taking it like a fan at this point, man. McCollum with the ball, and hey, Lowry swats it away into the hands of Oubre. Back to Lowry. Out to Harris, going to launch one for three. Can't hit it, of course. Rebounded by Herbert Jones. I think it's going to be foul against Philly. What are they talking about here? Oh, they're checking the three here from Herbert Jones Jr. So I think they took those points off the board. Unless Nick Nurse didn't challenge it. So I think they did take those points off the board in the second quarter, because I think that's when it occurred. Free throw's good here for Herbert Jones after the transition take foul on Kyle Lowry. We got Williamson with the ball here for the Pelicans. Gets it over to Brandon Ingram. Ingram with the ball, guarded by Oubre. Ingram going to dance, and it's going to be picked up by Hield. Here comes Hield. Hield going to drive. Going to try to lay it up. And Buddy Hield will be fouled in shooting motion here by CJ McCollum. But yeah, guys, I'm in street clothes for the rest of the game, yo. I don't care. Oh, man. Just think about how, like, the next, 15 games are going to go. Next, 15 or 16 games. Just think about how they're going to go at this pace. First free throw at the line is good for Buddy Hield. Second free throw also good for Buddy Hield. Well, congratulations to the New Orleans Pelicans on winning the regular season series. As McCollum with the ball gets over to Valanciunas. Might as well, Valanciunas. Why not? There you go. Misses the three. Rebounded by Harris in the hands of Hield. Gets over to Oubre. Oubre going to pump fake. Now going to drive. Oubre going to put it up for two and shortens it. Rebounded by Valanciunas into the hands of McCollum. McCollum going to drive. Now going to lay it up off the window. Can't get it. And Oubre swats it out of bounds. Whose possession is it? They gave that to Philly, but Oubre swatted it out. I guess it must have been a foul against New Orleans. But Oubre, or rather Lowry with the foul, gets over to Bamba, back to Lowry, up to Bamba, putting up the 2, can't get it. Rebounding here by the Pelicans. McCollum with the ball, going to find Brandon Ingram. Ingram with the ball, and it's going to be called for, I do believe it's going to be called for a charge. That's exactly what's happening. And with 8:45 to go, the 76ers still down by 26 to the Pelicans right now. Here we go. Bamba with the ball. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Going to lose the ball. It's going to stay with the Sixers. Barely, just barely. But Hield to inbound it to Lowry. Back to Hield. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to reverse it for the layup. Can't get it to go. And a foul's going to be called here against Jonas Valanciunas. 1 point at a time, as they say. I'm telling you, Coach, put me in. Put me in, Coach. I'm in if you need me. I got the jersey right there. I got the 31. I got the jersey right there. Sign me to a 10-day. Sign me to a 10-day like you did with Jeff Doughton. Sign me to a 10-day. I don't care. First one on the line, good for Kelly Oubre. So my we need Embiid and Maxey. Yeah, we do. Have you seen this team without Embiid and Maxey? Oh wait, we're seeing that tonight. We're seeing that tonight. I forgot. We're seeing that tonight. Exactly. Here we go. Williamson with the ball here for the Pelicans. Gets it over to McCollum. Over to Williamson. Williamson going to drive. Going to lay it up. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris. Harris going to drive. It's a 5-on-3. Harris gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to dance. Going to find Lowry. Lowry going to find Hield. Hield going to drive. Find Oubre. Oubre going to put it up for 2. Lays it up. Can't hit it. And Valanciunas will be the last player to touch the balls. It'll go out of bounds, and it will remain with the Sixers. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Just under 8 minutes remaining. Inbound passes in from Oubre to Bamba, back to Oubre. Oubre at the top of the key. Oubre going to launch a 3. And I don't know why we keep launching 3s. We've only knocked down like, what, 3 so far? 4 so far? Something like that. Herbert Jones with the ball. Gets over to Williamson. Backing in. Williamson going to lose the ball, but keeps it in play. Gets it into Brandon Marshall out to McCollum for 3. McCollum can't hit as it swirls the iron. Rebounded by Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris going to kick it out to Lowry. Lowry going to dance and space the floor. Lowry going to drive. Lowry dancing, kicking it out to Hield. Hield going to launch a 3, and Hield finally gets one. He finally gets one. He finally gets one. Finally. Am I seeing this finally? He hit a 3. Buddy Hield hit a shot. Timeout called by Willie Green. That's the first timeout New Orleans has called this entire game, dude. This is ridiculous. I'll give the 76ers a 0.1% chance of winning this game. I'll give them a 0.1% chance. Even if the Pelicans are playing all their third stringers, I'm still giving this team a 0.1% chance of winning this game. And yes, that's really bad. Oh yeah, I wanted to pin that one comment that Isa Petro's now put up. Guys, we'll be right back. There you go, guys. The pinned comment has been replaced officially. I'm just saying. Coach Nurse, put me in this game. Let's go. I'd be doing a better job than all these guys right now. Let's go. And at this point, y'all might as well believe me when I say that. Please up controls down, my guy. Your comment is officially pinned. Guys, sing along with me, okay? Sing the pinned comment with me, okay? We built Brick City. We built Brick City because this team sucks. We're going to probably say that by the end of the game, too. We might as well, right? We might as well. We might as well. Say it by the end, sing it by the end of the game. We might as well. Oh, man. This team drives me crazy. It used to be the Cardiac Sixers. Now it's the Philadelphia Suck 76ers. Where your game action's back on. Larry Nance Jr. with the ball gets it over to Brandon Ingram, over to CJ McCollum, over to Herbert Jones, over to Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to find Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance Jr. going to spin, going to lose the ball. Now there's the defense I've been waiting for. He loses the ball, picks it up, tries to put it in the hands of Mo Bamba. But Bamba won't be able to pick it up as Buddy Hield is going to be fouled. And a timeout called here in this one by the Sixers. Of course they call another timeout. Yes, guys, indeed. This is absolutely abysmal still. This is still abysmal. Indeed. Oh, man. I can't wait to get this game over with. I can't wait. Okay, guys, I wanted to let excuse me. I want to let you guys know this real quick. So, for Tuesday's game, I got a word from my boss saying that he wanted me to go ahead and replace somebody else for a shift on Tuesday. So I will not be able to do the 76ers game on Tuesday for the second consecutive game against the New York Knicks in Madison Square Garden. So these back-to-back road games for the 76ers against the New York Knicks, I'll only be able to do the game on Sunday and not the game on Tuesday. Just so you guys know that. I'll probably go ahead and say it on Sunday too. But this is just to give you guys a heads up beforehand. Oh, man. $67-45 is your score with 6:50 left to go here in the third quarter. Pelicans still destroying Philadelphia. We got 76ers bringing it down the floor as Oubre with the ball gets over to Lowry. Lowry over to Hield. 76ers have outscored New Orleans 11-4 in the quarter. Gonna launch a three, can't hit it, and it's rebounded here by Trey Murphy into the hands of CJ McCollum. New Orleans hasn't scored a field goal in 5 minutes, which is honestly very surprising. The shot goes up here for Larry Nance Jr. and one coming here for Larry Nance. Oh my. What a game this has been, ladies and gentlemen. What a game this has been. Yeah, bro. I can't wait to get this game over with. I just can't wait, man, because, man, this is embarrassing. This is bummer, dude, but we always do enjoy you. Hey, Bleacher, man, I appreciate that, my guy. But hey, if we're talking about working everything with the change of plans, if we're talking about that, it's got to be done first, my guy. So can't obviously do all the games, obviously, as we know, especially the Wednesday games, which absolutely get me all PO'd. When those games I got to miss, whenever the 7 o'clock, 7:30s, those are just pains in the butt. So apparently Larry Nance Jr. here, he lost the ball, and it was picked up by Kyle Lowry. So I'm not even sure what they're looking at here. I see if Mo Bamba touched him or not. I think that's all ball by Mo Bamba. I think that's all ball. Pretty sure it's all ball by Mo Bamba. Pretty sure he didn't even touch Larry Nance Jr. .620 left to go here in the third. 76 are still down to the Pelicans by 22 points, 67-45. Kyle Lowry with the ball here gets over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre going to find Harris. Harris going to dance. Pull up on Larry Nance Jr. Can't hit it. Swatted away by the Pelicans, so it's going to go out of bounds and remain with the 76ers. Here we go. Kyle Lowry to inbound. We're going to hopefully look for an option. Tries to find Hield. It's going to stay with Philly. We go Lowry to inbound. Like, what's taking so long for these dudes to inbound, yo? Lowry to inbound. Launches it all the way out for Tobias Harris. Harris scored here by Herbert Jones. Harris still dancing with it for dear life. Harris going to pull up on this one for 2 and hits it. Thank you, Tobias. Thank you. Here we go. Herbert Jones with the ball. Gets it over to Brandon Marshall. Now picked up by Herbert Jones. Back into the hands of Brandon Marshall. Marshall going to spin. Going to pull up on the shot for 2 and puts it in. Jeez, dude. Here we go. Hield with the ball. Hield going to find Bamba. I'm going to get it over to Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre trying to pull it up for 2. Can't get it, but Harris comes back on the rebound. Gets it to go and 1. Vice Harris with 12 points and 8 boards. Shooting 5 of 13 from the field, by the way, as he does make the free throw, making 13 points for Tobias. 5:12 left to go here in the third. Here we go. Alvarado bringing it down the floor. Gets it over to Trey Murphy, over to Herbert Jones, back to Murphy. Murphy going to lob it up to Marshall. Or not Marshall, Ingram. Ingram going to kick it out to Alvarado for 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Trey Murphy, out to Ingram. Ingram back over to Trey Murphy. Murphy going to drive. Murphy lost the ball, but is fouled by the Sixers. What do you know? Typical. First one of the line is good for Trey Murphy. Second one of the line, also good for Trey Murphy. Here we go. Lowry with the ball. Lowry going to find Buddy Hield. Hield going to launch it out to Lowry. Lowry going to step one time. Kick it out to Harris. Puts up a 2. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Bamba. I'm going to put it out there, and that's intercepted by Jose Alvarado into the hands of Herbert Jones. Going to find Larry Nance. Blocked by Bamba and picked up by Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to lay it up for 2, and Oubre hits it. Here we go. Outside 4 minutes remaining. Here we go. Alvarado with the ball here for the Pelicans. Alvarado. Guarded by Buddy Hield. Alvarado going to drive. Alvarado going to find Larry Nance, who's open for 2. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Bamba. Now in the hands of Harris. Harris going to find Lowry. Lowry going to pump fake. Lowry going to find Hield. Hield going to step back for 3, and he got it. Buddy Hield making a second 3. And a timeout called here by Willie Green. 3:36 left to go here in the third. And the 76ers on a 21-8 scoring run here overall in the third quarter. Here we go, Sixers set to pick it up. I hope they keep it this way. Somehow in the world, if they end up coming back and win this game, I will be impressed. Just told you don't count us out yet. Hey, I still think the team's gonna lose, but hey, you never know. If this team comes back and then loses in the end, this team is still and will always be known as the Kodiak 76ers. They will always and forever be known that way. Remember that. Here we go. Najee Marshall with the ball, going to get over to Zion Williamson. Williamson guarded by Oubre. Williamson going to dance, now going to drive. Williamson going to lay it up for two, can't get it. And Williamson will be fouled and will head to the charity stripe. Is that Cody Zeller I see on the bench? I'm surprised they haven't played this man yet. How have y'all not played Cody Zeller in this game for at least a minute? Foul's called on Mo Bamba. In shooting motion to send Zion to the free throw line. But how is this New Orleans Pelicans team not played Cody Zeller? How have y'all not played him yet? Are y'all trying to play Jeremiah Robertson? Or y'all trying to play Jeremiah Robinson Earl? Or y'all trying to play him next? Second free throw for Zion Williamson is good. So both free throws go at the line here for Zion. And now back to an 18-point lead here for the Pelicans. Here we go. Harris with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Lowry out to Hield. Hield going to launch a three. Can't get it. Rebounded by Williamson. Williamson going to bring it down the floor. Williamson going to drive. Going to lay it up off the window for two and hits it. My goodness gracious. And Baba barely going to keep possession of the basketball as the 76ers have a bit of a miscommunication in the inbound. Now Lowry with the ball. Bring it down the other end. Gets it over to Hield. Hield at the top of the key finds Oubre. Oubre loses the ball but gets it back. Surrounded by three guys. Oubre puts it up for two and puts it in somehow. That was probably a big-time shot there by Kelly Oubre. I ain't even going to lie. Here we go. Williamson with the ball off the pass from Larry Nance Jr. Now going to drive. Williamson going to put it up for two. And it's going to be a charge enforced against New Orleans. Kyle Lowry taking charges. I got Eagles says that it'll be hard to come back, but you never know. Anything is possible. Time to fire Owen Brand. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Here we go. Buddy Hield with the ball. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to spin, fade, can't hit it. This is blocked, I think. Here we go. Najee Marshall bringing it down the other end. Finds Alvarado. Puts it up off the window. Can't get it. We do have a foul here called against New Orleans. Loose ball foul against Larry Nance Jr. Here we go. Kyle Lowry to go to the free throw line here to shoot two free throws. First one at the line is good for Kyle Lowry. Second free throw is also good for Kyle Lowry. We go Trey Murphy with the ball. Gets over to Najee Marshall. Marshall going to put it up for two, and Marshall hits it and one. Najee Marshall going to the line here for one more. And I do believe he did hit it. They didn't show the shot, though. Here we go. Oubre with the ball down the other end. Oubre trying to find somebody and found absolutely nobody. But the air out of bounds. Here we go. Williamson with the ball. Williamson going to drive. Going to lay it up off the window. Puts it in and one again. Jeez, dude. Here we go again. Hey guys, y'all got to say it with me in the pinned comment in the chat. Ready? The pinned comment by my guy, Easy Controls Down. Shout out to my guy, man. As the free throw by Zion Williamson is good. But guys, we got to say it for the one time. We built Brick City. We built Brick City because this team sucks. Hey, shout out to my guy. Easy Controls Down, man. Appreciate you. Here we go. Harris with the ball. Harris going to back in. Harris going to pump fake. Harris going to kick it out to Lowry. Lowry going to launch a high arcing triple. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Larry Nance Jr. in the hands of Zion Williamson. As we got Najee Marshall launching threes in the corner and he hits it. Jeez, dude. Back up to 25. Nah, bro. This is embarrassing for real. Harris with the ball. Going to stand just inside the 3-point line and hits it. Just get this third quarter over with, dude. I mean, seriously. Just get this game over with. Come on. I'll launch another three. Trey Murphy can't hit it. 76ers will retain possession of the basketball. Herbert Jones checking the game here to replace Zion Williamson. About 30 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Here we go. Harris with the ball guarded by Najee Marshall. Harris standing at the logo. Still looking. Going to his right. Harris going to drive. Harris guarded by Larry Nance Jr. Looking. Finds Hield. Hield surrounded for dear life. Dumps off to Martin. Martin trying to put it up, but denied by Najee Marshall. That's going to go here with the Pelicans. Ricky counts the fourth. We'll check into the game here to replace Buddy Hield, as Hield will head to the bench. Inbound passes in from Najee Marshall to Williamson. Williamson going to drive. Tries to put it up for two, and with 0.4 of a second left, it will go into the hands of the 76ers. And Ricky Council will throw a touchdown pass, and it's way off the mark. And it was way after the buzzer, too. So that takes us to the end of the third quarter, where the 76ers finally win a quarter for once, where they beat the Pelicans in the third quarter at least 27-21. But that doesn't change the fact that the 76ers are still losing to the Pelicans by 23 points here. At the end of the third quarter, as we head to the fourth quarter, where the 76ers are going to more than likely lose this game, and where the New Orleans Pelicans are going to go ahead and win the regular season series. There you go, guys. There is your score going into the fourth quarter, man. Again, abysmal. My guy Brian Post, man, supporting his team. Man, shout out to my guy Brian Post with his Warriors. They even playing right now? They even playing right now? Hold up. Dang, they don't even play tonight. They shout out to my guy Brian Post, man. Still supporting his team no matter what. Come on, let's just get this fourth quarter over with. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Please. And the fourth quarter is officially underway. Where Jeff Dowtin Jr. will start off with the ball here for the 76ers, who will have first possession. We'll get it over to Oubre, over to Reed, over to Dowtin. Down at the wing, going to his right. Dowtin still dancing. Dowtin still dancing around, coming on the inside. Dowtin pump fakes, loses the ball. It's picked up by Larry Nance Jr. into the hands of Jose Alvarado. Alvarado going to find Najee Marshall. Back into the hands of Alvarado. Alvarado going to dance, kick it out to Marshall. Marshall spinning, kicks it out to Larry Nance Jr. Larry Nance loses the ball, gets it back, kicks it out to Williamson, loses it. 2-1. Williamson has to launch it, and it's airballed, and it's rebounded by Oubre into the hands of Payne. Payne going to bring it down the floor, going to find Reed. Reed going to lay it up for two, and Reed can't even hit it. Come on, man. Alvarado with the ball here, bring it down the other end. Alvarado gets it over to Williamson. Williamson going to drive. Williamson going to kick it out to Alvarado. Alvarado going to launch the three. Might as well, and he shortens it. Rebounded by KJ Martin in the hands of Payne, out to Reed. Reed thought about the three now, but will come through for the dunk and throws it down. Here we go. Trey Murphy with the ball here for New Orleans. Gets it over to Zion Williamson. Williamson double teamed here with Martin and Dowtin as he gets it over to Trey Murphy. Over to Larry Nance Jr. And he kick it out to Alvarado. Alvarado up the baseline. The reverse layup is good. And the 76ers still getting beat, as always. Cameron Payne with the ball. Top of the key for the moment. Now comes on the inside. Payne kicks it out to Reed. Reed dribbles with it. Gets it over to Martin. Martin going to find Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Kick it out to Reed. Reed in the corner for three. Hits off the side of the backboard. It's rebounded by Alvarado. He's going to drive. Going to put it up on the shot for two from inside in the paint. Can't get it to go, but is fouled and will head to the line and shoot two. Foul's going to be called on Cameron Payne. Says, how did the 76ers go from the 3 seed all the way to the 7 seed? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Because we're a brand new team without Joel Embiid. First one of the line good for Jose Alvarado. Says Elton Brand has to go. He didn't do anything at the deadline for this team. They're a brand new team without Embiid. Exactly. Thank you. And Maxey, too. Don't forget Maxey. Second one at the line, also good for Jose Alvarado. 37 bench points for New Orleans, only 18 for the Sixers. Harris with the ball, going to put the shot up for two. Can't hit it, but a personal foul called on Najee Marshall. Come on, man. Just get the game over with. Let's go. Let me enjoy the rest of my night. Hey, let me enjoy the rest of my night, y'all. Let's go. I want to be done with this game. Harris the ball, gets over to Reed, going to find KJ Martin. Martin going to find Payne. Payne going to find Reed. Reed going to come through with the steps, puts it up, puts it through. Here we go. Larry Nance Jr. with the ball. Going to find Ingram. Gets over to Najee Marshall. Marshall going to lose the ball. Going to be a foul call on Paul Reed. Surprisingly for Paul Reed's sake, that's only his second foul. Leading the team in fouls is Buddy Hield with 3. Here we go. Ingram with the ball gets it over to Valanciunas for 2 and hits it automatically. Here we go. Reed with the ball here for the Sixers. Reed gonna look for a man. Finds Doughton. Doughton gonna launch a 3. Might as well, Jeff Doughton. You might as well. And he makes it, of course. You might as well launch a 3, Jeff Doughton. There you go. There you go. Marshall gonna put it up for 2. Can't hit it. Rebound here by the Pelicans. Out to Murphy for 3. Murphy can't hit it. Off the iron in the window. Rebounded by Reed in the hands of Doughton. Doughton going to find Reed. Reed guarded by Valanciunas. Reed kicks out to Harris. Harris going to come on the inside. Harris looking for an option. Harris still looking. Finds Doughton. Doughton back to Harris. Harris going to drive. Going to put it up for 2, and Harris puts it in. Just inside 8 minutes to go here. Valanciunas with the ball. Gets it over to Najee Marshall. Marshall going to put it up for 2, and Marshall hits it. Of course. Of course. Of course. Here we go. Payne with the ball. Payne going to drive. Payne with a reverse layup and puts it in. Tough shot from Cameron Payne. Here we go. Ingram with the ball. Ingram going to find Marshall. Marshall guarded by Harris at the wing. Gets it over to Brandon Ingram. Ingram going to drive. Ingram going to fade away on the shot for 2. Can't get it. Valanciunas gets away with the rebound over 3 guys. Foul called here against the Sixers on the floor. And foul called against Tobias Harris. Ingram passes in here to Trey Murphy. Murphy going to find Brandon Ingram. Ingram guarded by Payne. Ingram going to kick it out to McCollum. McCollum going to launch a 3. Can't hit it. And Valanciunas can't come away with the rebound. It's picked up by Reed into the hands of Doughton. Jeff Doughton with the ball. Gets over to Reed. Going to find Payne. Payne going to lay it up for 2, and Payne lays it in and 1. Foul's called on Jonas Valanciunas. And a timeout called here by Nick Nurse to talk things over with his team. With 6:43 left to go, when we come back for the commercial break, Cameron Payne will shoot a free throw here. Yeah, guys, I'm ready for this game to be over, man. I'm ready for this game to be over. My God, Eagles says bad game, and now we got the Knicks. Yeah, 2 straight times, Joe. Oh, man. $18 points apart amongst the two teams. 92-74 your score between the Pelicans and the 76ers. 6:43 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Cameron Payne to shoot the free throw after the and one opportunity, which he does make. Here we go. Trey Murphy to inbound. And the Pelicans pick it up, gets it into Herbert Jones. Herbert Jones is going to toss it over to Brandon Ingram, who finds Herbert Jones over to McCollum, over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas backing in. Valanciunas has it poked away by Reed into the hands of Harris. Harris dancing around, looking for a man. Finds Reed back to Harris. Harris going to launch a three. Can't get it, but Reed comes away with the rebound. Reed going to kick it out to Payne. Payne going to launch a three. Can't hit it either. Off to the right. Brandon Ingram comes away with the rebound as he gets it out there to Valanciunas, over to Herbert Jones. Now the hands of CJ McCollum. McCollum going to find Ingram. You're going to kick it out to Trey Murphy, over to McCollum, over to Ingram. And foul's going to be called here against KJ Martin. Inbound passes in here from Williamson to Herbert Jones, back to Williamson. Williamson going to drive, going to get it over to Trey Murphy, kicking it out to Ingram. Ingram going to pump fake, spin, fade away on the shot for two. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris. Harris going to find Cameron Payne. Payne going to hand it off to Oubre, over to Reed. Reed going to find Payne. Payne going to find Oubre, puts it up for two, puts it in, and one coming up from Kelly Oubre. Even if you don't win the game, I don't care. I'll support the boys, man. Always supporting the boys, though. Foul called on Zion Williamson. Free throw is good for Kelly Oubre. And Paul Reed bats the ball away from Trey Murphy, but it still stays in the hands of the Pelicans. Now Brandon Ingram with the ball, standing at the logo, guarded by Jeff Doughton. Doughton going to his, or rather, that's Brandon Ingram going to his left. Gets over to Trey Murphy, going to find his man Herbert Jones. Can't get to go. Harris cannot hustle for the defensive rebound on the steal after Paul Reed blocked the layup at the rim. And with 0.2 seconds left to go, New Orleans will have that much time to get a shot off. Otherwise, it's a shot clock violation, and the 76ers will have their opportunity. Ten blocks for the New Orleans Pelicans, 7 for the 76ers. Williamson to inbound with 0.2 of a second left. Just lobs it up, puts it up. Not even going to come remotely close. And the 76ers will take over. Inside 5 minutes to go. Nick Nurse is saying, let's go. Here we go. Payne with the ball, bring it down the floor. Payne going to drive. Payne going to lay it up for two, and Payne hits it. And just like that, folks, 12-point game, just like so. No points for the Pelicans in the last 3-12. Here comes Williamson, going to put it up for two, up off the window. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Oubre. Oubre bringing it down the floor on the other end. Oubre looking, going to kick it out to Reed. Reed looking. Reed puts it up for two, can't hit it. Gets his own offensive rebound. Out to Payne, out to Harris. Harris going to drive, going to lay it up for two, up off the window, puts it in. 76ers still with a little bit of life here, and a timeout called by Willie Green. Still a little bit of life here in South Philly. 4:12 left to go. It's a 10-point game. Dude, if they pull off the impossible, the unthinkable, the impossible, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But if they're able to pull off the unthinkable, the impossible, after being how many points down? Let me just see. After being down by at most 35 points at one point, after being down by that much, if they somehow find a way to pull this off, it'll be an absolute miracle. It'll be a miracle if they can pull this off. I guess let's come on, Sixers. Hey, man, I hope so. I hope so. If they can pull this off, I'll be amazed, man. I will be amazed. Come on, coach, put me in. I'm right there. My jersey's right there. Let's go. Come on, right there. You not see that, Nick Nurse. Put me in. Bleacher says I've been saying. Hey, it's not over yet, Bleacher. I'm just saying. This Pelicans team could still win by like 25 still. They could. They could still win it by 25. And this is on a bad shooting night, too, from the 76ers. Like, when you look at the numbers, though, this team has shot the ball 38.3% from three, or rather 38.3% from the field, 18.2% from three, and 77.8% from the free throw line. That's what you're showing me right now. This Pelicans team overall has shot better than the 76ers overall as a whole. And the 76ers still with a chance to win. This is insane. I don't know how Zion Williamson only has 21 points in this game. He realistically should be dominating more than that. And then you have Najee Marshall as the team's second best scorer on the team right now. CJ McCollum only with 10 points. He's had an off night. Valanciunas really not doing too much. Trey Murphy providing a little bit here and there. But Najee Marshall's been freaking automatic, dude. He's been automatic tonight. Here we go. Just outside 4 minutes remaining. Here we go. Brandon Ingram with the ball here for the Pelicans. Ingram guarded by Oubre, going to his left around the screen. Ingram going to find his man, Larry Nance Jr., to put it up for two. Can't get it to go, and another crucial foul called on Paul Reed. And Paul Reed's like, you got to be kidding. Paul Reed's trying to say that was all ball. All the players want Nick Nurse to challenge it, but they're not going to get away with it. Paul Reed's trying to say it's all ball, and yeah, that's all ball, dude. That is all ball. That is all ball. Heck yeah, that's all ball. Oh my gosh. Challenge that. Let's go. Let's go. That's a clean block. That is a clean block by Paul Reed. That is a clean block by Paul Reed. Now, if they kick that as a foul on Paul Reed, I'm going to lose my mind. That is a clean block by Paul Reed. They better not overturn that. That was a clean block by Paul Reed, dude. Well, at least we are playing good in the fourth quarter. I mean, we did pretty solid in the third, too. I mean, 27 to 21 scoring run in the third quarter. And keeping this team, though, away from the scoring in the fourth quarter has been huge. Huge. 21 to 8 scoring run in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter has been a 21 to 8 scoring run in favor of the hometown team. I'm telling you guys, it's probably because I put all the Sixers stuff away. It's probably because of that. It's probably because I put all the Sixers stuff away. Now they decide, oh, let's play good now. Let's play good now. Let's play good competitive 76ers basketball. This better be a jump ball, dude, or something. But there's no way that's a foul on Paul Reed. That was all ball. That was all ball on Paul Reed. There's no way that's a foul. There is no way that's a foul on Paul Reed. And of course, I can't hear what these guys are saying whatsoever because I have the TV muted and don't want to get copyright here. They really called that a foul on Paul Reed? The dude did not even touch Larry Nance Jr. one time. They really called that a foul on Paul Reed? Nah, bro. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There's no way they called that a foul on Paul Reed. That was all ball. Payne with the ball, going to lay it up for two. Can't hit it, but is fouled. Foul's going to be called on CJ McCollum. Dude, there is no way they called a foul on Paul Reed for that. 76ers get charged with a timeout because Paul Reed had his hand all on the ball. He had his whole hand on the ball. Where's the foul? First free throw is good at the line for Cameron Payne. Bro, make this make sense. Like, seriously, NBA officials, if you're going to make the calls go both ways, man. I mean, seriously, this is ridiculous. Second free throw is also good for Cameron Payne. We've got 3:20 left to go. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Sixers. It will stay with the Pelicans. 3:41 left. Pelicans in the bonus right now. McCollum going to bring it down the floor. New Orleans has not scored a single field goal in over 4 minutes. Here's McCollum. McCollum going to find his man. This is Brandon Ingram again. Ingram guarded by Payne. Going to kick it out to Larry Nance Jr. Going to kick it out to McCollum. McCollum going to launch a three. Way too far off the mark. We rebounded here by McCollum. McCollum going to launch another one. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Oubre. In the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne going to drive. Kick it out to Reed. Back to Payne. Payne going to drive with it. Find Oubre. Oubre going to put it up and absolutely denied by New Orleans. Williamson coming through. Kicking it out to McCollum. Out to Larry Nance Jr. Back to McCollum. McCollum dancing. McCollum dribbling outside the three-point line. Gets it over to Brandon Ingram. Puts it up for two. Puts it in. Here we go. Doughton with the ball here. Doughton gets it over to Harris. Harris going to find Oubre. Oubre going to launch a three. Got it. Oubre hits another just outside 2 minutes remaining. 76ers stay aggressive on defense. in the final 2+ minutes of this game. They're showing the block by Zion Williamson against Kelly Oubre on the recent play. And then Oubre responding with a 3. Here we go. Williamson with the ball gets over to Larry Nance, and Larry Nance Jr. going to throw it down. Just outside 2 minutes remaining here. Here we go. Harris with the ball. Harris spinning, kicks out to Reed. Reed launches a 3 and hits it. B-ball Paul coming through. Let's go. 0 for 6 from 3 are the Pelicans in the fourth quarter. Alvarado with the ball, going to drive, going to spin, kick it out to Larry Nance Jr., puts it up for 2, can't hit it. Rebounded by Harris after the tip pass from Reed. Here comes Harris, who puts it up in the paint, puts it up for 2, puts it in. And then Embiid's getting up off the bench. He's getting up off the bench, screaming from the bench. And here come the Sixers. Payne puts it up. Can't get it. Herbert Jones hits it off of Payne, I think. And Cameron Payne is in pain. No pun intended. Did he hit it off of Payne? Hold up. What did he hit it off of? Does he still have it? Hold up. Does he still have it in his hand? And bro, second of all, why would you try to throw it off of Cameron Payne's head? Are you trying to injure the player or something or what? And Nick Nurse is all fired up. Let's go. Let's go. You might as well challenge it, Nick Nurse. Let's go here. This is a movie all over again. This is my type of movie right here. Games like this, these are my types of movies. We gonna challenge this, Nick Nurse? Seriously. How is the Sixers making a comeback like this, yo? Like, this is insane. This is insane. There's barely any Sixers fans or any fans overall in the arena just sitting down. There's barely any. Come on, man. This is insane. Oh, cardiac. Cardiac Sixers in full effect right now. This is absurd. What are they doing here? Like, what's going on? Absolutely, that ball's still in his hands. But I don't think the Sixers have any challenges left. So some stupid foul calls, dude. Nick Nurse is like, give me a break. And timeout called here by New Orleans as well. Nah, man, this is crazy. How does this happen like every game where the Sixers just happen to go back to their cardiac ways, man? How does this happen? How does this happen? This makes no sense. Nah, man, this is insane, yo. This is insane. Sorry, guys. Just had to stand up real quick, yo. Minute 11 left to go. Williamson to inbound it. Passes it low to Alvarado on the other end of the court. Alvarado bringing it down the floor. Finds Williamson. Williamson guarded by Harris. Williamson going to his left. Williamson going to drive late up for two and puts it in. Jeez. This dude's Zion Williamson, man. This dude's Zion Williamson. Harris with the ball here for the Sixers. Harris looking. Harris kicks it out to Doughton. Doughton from deep. Doughton launching a three. Got it. Back and forth we go. Sixers need a stop. Williamson with it. Gets over to Herbert Jones. Alvarado. Alvarado finds Williamson. Williamson back to Alvarado. Pump faking. Surprisingly, he did not launch a three. Alvarado gets it over to Ingram out to Herbert Jones. Launching a three. Got it. That will very well be the dagger on this one. Payne with the ball. Going to find Oubre for three. Can't get it. Rebounded by Herbert Jones. The Sixers don't foul. It does not look like they're going to. The New Orleans Pelicans are going to come away with this W. Valiant effort on the comeback, though, by the 76ers. I will give them credit for that. But if we would just had a better start in the first half, there's no conversation. The 76ers win this game with a way better start in the first half. Second half was great. That was a great second half by Philly. It's just that stupid first half, man. It was just that first half. That first half was absolutely abysmal. And the officiating was bad too in the end. They should have been able to challenge that out of bounds call. They should have been able to challenge that off of, who was it, Herbert Jones? I forget which player it was that touched out of bounds, and the 76ers were not able to challenge it. I think it was Herbert Jones, though. 100%. First half cost us the game. Absolutely. I can't blame the team in the second half, yo. The team in the second half was way better than the team in the first half. Not to mention 63 first half points for the Pelicans to only 40 points in the second half. I mean, that's good right there. I just need to see that for an entire game. I just need to see that for an entire game, though. Like, that's the thing. Without Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, y'all were able to pull through in the second half and do your thing. If you could literally just do that, like, if you can just do that for 4 quarters, then we don't have a problem here. We don't have a problem if this team can just pull it together for 4 quarters straight. But the fact that they lost this game by only 8 points is honestly shocking. Not to mention, with poor shooting involved overall, and a lack of defense in the first half especially, their defense in the second half was so much better. I just needed the way they played that second half, though, I need to see that for 4 quarters straight. That's all I'm going to tell you. I got to see that for 4 quarters straight, though. I can't see that for just 2 quarters. Because you're not winning a game like that only playing 2 quarters of good quality basketball. You need 4 quarters to do it. We come back at 10 by the Sixers, though. Yeah, I give them their props, though. I give them their props. I mean, some officiating calls in the end in which the 76ers couldn't challenge anything. But, like, even without the refs, even without the officials costing the 76ers the game, the Sixers just need to play better in the first half. They need to give you 4 good quarters of quality basketball. That's all I'm asking for. And I'm not really going to go on a rant because they actually almost came back and won this game, which is honestly, again, very shocking. But guys, real quick in the chat, let me know, One word reaction to describe this game. One word. How would you describe this game? Down below in the chat. Let me know. This is now time to play the next 2 games in a row. Have to play a complete game, not a half of a game. Exactly. Thank you. Go tell that to Nick Nurse. Go tell that to him right now. So Nick Nurse knows that. And same with all the guys in the locker room. Go tell him that. Go tell him that. Go motivate him. Paul Reed was a nice spark off the bench, so I will say. I mean, 17 points for B-Ball Paul off the bench in 27 minutes. I mean, I'll take that. Not to mention a 27-point double-double with 11 boards. That's pretty good, though, for Paul Reed. I ain't going to lie. It's pretty good, though. It's just that the Pelicans were the better team today, you know. Zion Williamson with a 23.12 rebound double-double. Najee Marshall just couldn't miss tonight. He could not miss, dude. 19 points, 4 boards, shooting the ball 7 of 8 from the field, 4 of 4 from 3. Najee Marshall in 18 minutes just could not miss. Then Brandon Ingram was pretty efficient overall as a whole. 6 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. 17 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 2 blocks. Like CJ McCollum, he was bad tonight. He was bad, dude. 10 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist as well as a block. Only shooting the ball 5 of 14 from the field, 0 for 7 from 3. But yeah, CJ McCollum was very inefficient tonight. So my one word is entertaining because the second half was entertaining. Well, you know what? If you guys know when it comes down to the 76ers games when they get close like this and, you know, you're stressing out all the time, can't stand it, you guys should know what my one word is about this game. Cardiac. Cardiac. It's the same word that I used the other night. Cardiac was my one word to describe this game, and it still stands that way. Trey Murphy was pretty solid off the bench too. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a block each. 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3. I mean, not the greatest shooting night, but he was solid. He was solid though off the bench. Larry Nance Jr. just kind of did his thing. 7 points, 4 rebounds and assists, as well as a steal and a block each. Same thing with Jose Alvarado. 7 points, a rebound, 2 assists, and a steal. Jonas Valanciunas really wasn't that efficient tonight, but was great rebounding. He did a great job rebounding, though. I have to give Jonas Valanciunas credit. He did a really nice job rebounding. 6 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal and a block each. Then Herbert Jones was also he was just doing his thing. 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Overall, the team shot 44.3% from the field, 35.5% from three-point range, and then 95.7% from the free throw line for the New Orleans Pelicans. That's for the 76ers. Surprisingly, Tobias Harris ends up being your leading scorer while not having the most efficient shooting night with a 21.10 rebound double-double, adding on 4 assists, 3 steals, and block. Shooting the ball 9 of 19 from the field, 0 of 5 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Kelly Oubre came through with some firepower in the second half. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 of 18 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Like I said, Paul Reed obviously came through. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. He did his thing. 7 of 16 from the field, 2 of 4 from three-point range. Cameron Payne off the bench did not shoot efficiently from 3, but overall from the field he did pretty well as from the free throw line. 13 points, a rebound, 4 assists, and a steal. 5 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from three-point range, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Jeff Down. How about Jeff Down tonight? Jeff Down was actually efficient for only taking 3 shot attempts. Jeff Down was actually doing pretty well out there. Ricky Council, we didn't get to see a lot of Ricky Council yet again. KJ Martin was pretty awful. Buddy Hield was god-awful. 2 of 10 from the field, and 9 of those attempts came from three-point range. Kyle Lowry really wasn't that efficient, and then same thing going towards Mo Bamba. The team was able to turn around slightly in the second half, ending the night off shooting the ball 39.8% from the field, 24.3% from three-point range, and 80% from the free throw line. And when you take a look at the team stats, ladies and gentlemen, when you take a look at those, the Pelicans overall out-rebound the 76ers 48-42. 76ers did on the offensive end, though, 13-9. Assists were about the same, but the Pelicans barely took it over the 76ers, 22-21. Steals was in the 76ers' favor, 8-7. Blocks was in the Pelicans' favor, 11-7. 76ers were able to win the turnover battle, 14-12. Points in the paint were in the 76ers' favor, 42-38. And a total of 37 personal fouls called, just about even amongst the two teams. 19 for the 76ers and 18 on the Pelicans. Can't really, honestly. But there was a lot of bad, though, in the first half, honestly. Like, when you look at it, there was a lot of bad in the first half and a lot of positivity in the second half. But you got to play 4 good quarters of basketball to win games like this. You have to. Sunday night we have to play a complete 4 quarters. Can't play Sunday night like how we did in the first half. Thank you. Exactly. In order to make a long playoff run, you have to play a complete game. Thank you. Exactly. I've been saying that for so long. 76ers need to play 4 good quarters of basketball every single game. They're not the Celtics who are going to run away with the game in 3 quarters. They're not the Celtics. They're not the Timberwolves. They're not teams like that. It'll take a complete game to beat the Knicks on Sunday and Tuesday night. Exactly. It's going to take an absolute handful. It's going to take a handful. Also, depending on their injury report, it's going to take a handful. Which I can tell you guys that as of right now, when I go ahead and look, as the 76ers also went ahead and lost their 3rd consecutive game, by the way. And we got to be on national TV on Sunday. That's great. That is wonderful. Also, guys, I'm gonna tell you this real quick. Based on the New York Knicks injuries, depending on what happens for OG Anunoby and Julius Randle, if the 76ers can play the way they did in the second half and hold off the rest of the guys, depending on who plays and who doesn't between OG Anunoby and Julius Randle, they could battle. It's just about how they will perform from the first quarter to the fourth quarter. Can they perform the same exact way? From the first quarter to the fourth quarter. Can they do it? I thought I did see Jalen Brunson on there, but I guess Brunson did end up playing tonight. How even is Jalen Brunson doing in this game? The Knicks are playing the Magic right now. Just want to see their box score. How's Jalen Brunson doing? Is he doing his thing? Oh, yeah, Jalen Brunson. Oh, my gosh. He's destroying the Magic. He's destroying the Magic. 26 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Jalen Brunson. 11 of 18 from the field and 4 of 7 from 3 now. Precious Achiuwa is doing his thing. Josh Hart's doing his thing. Dante DiVincenzo's struggling a little bit. Bojan Bogdanovic not doing the best. Miles McBride's been cooking recently. He's been surprising a lot of teams off the bench. Off the bench, Miles McBride has started to become a bit of a reliable role player based on the past couple of performances. But at the end of the day, ladies and gents, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and pretty much go ahead and get out of here for the night. I will see you guys on Sunday, though, to stream the 76ers' first of 2 straight games against the New York Knicks. But again, guys, just to remind you, I will not be able to stream the game on Tuesday because I have to take the place of somebody else for one of my coworkers for a shift, according to what my boss told me. He offered me to go ahead and do that, so I went ahead and took it. And I'll be working both Tuesday and Thursday as well as Saturday of next week. So, going to be a bit hectic, but we'll be here breaking down the game on Sunday. And I'll see you guys then. My guy Eagles wraps it up by saying, hopefully the Sixers are watching that Knicks game so they have an idea how to beat them on Sunday and Tuesday. I hope so, man. And guys, on that note, I will see you guys on Sunday. Appreciate all you guys for coming through and tuning in. Shout out to everybody that came through, ladies and gentlemen. But on that note, ladies and gents, it's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me in this one. Let me go ahead and fix the hat. But again, guys, on that note, ladies and gents, as my guy Eagle says, peace out. I'll see you Sunday. Hey, take care, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through. But on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. And I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.